When details of the proposed dog welfare and control bill surfaced in the media, the typical public reaction was cynicism, bordering on contempt. It was tempting to conclude that the conjurers, as MCAs are derogatory known for their obsession with petty issues, had done it again. But what few knew then was that Elizabeth Manyala, the brains behind the bill, was perhaps among the most educated MCAs in the country. She's only a defense away from obtaining a PhD in effective devolution at JKUAT. She argues there were solid reasons behind her proposal.
When my bill passed, it has gone through, yes. And I got assent from the governor. Yes, why I came up with that bill, actually, Nairobi has also evolved from stages. There's a time when Nairobi, you would not just come to Nairobi, rural urban migration. You would only come to Nairobi for a purpose. So during those days, you would keep dogs in your own compound. Take care of your dog.
At our house in Westlands, it is the music that captures your imagination.
I have 3 children. All of them are adults. Yes, one of them is an advocate. The other one is a ward administrator. And the baby is pursuing his PhD at Washington University in USA.
That makes for 2 PhD candidates in Elizabeth's house. Her looming education success will crown the 45-year-old remarkable journey of life that began in Homa Bay, where she was born, and that has seen her traverse countries and careers to be what she is today. Elizabeth worked for various humanitarian organizations, helping protect children in the Horn of Africa from forceful recruitment to the various militias warring for a slice of Somalia.
This did not go well by the warlords. And at one point, one of the partners that was training in Hargeisa, when he took my card, we exchanged cards, he was going back to Somali, so South Central. He was beheaded and took the head, put on a plate and took the photo and emailed it, because they found, when they were ransacking him, they found my card. And so that made me think twice.
But Elizabeth was unsettled. She believed the best foundation for peaceful society was in democratically elected governments. That is how she ended up as an election observer in Lesotho.
When I was being deployed, I was given one of the toughest area in Lesotho, and that was Liribe and Buthabuthe. That place, you would only access it using donkeys, and it was winter.
In Lesotho?
In Lesotho. And that is the place where actually used to determine who wins the election, because nobody bothered, if the observer mission bothered using donkeys, because it was risky in the first place, mountainous. But I said, why don't I venture and make a difference so that elections are free and fair. Democracy, of course, which I'd learned. So I did it so well that by the time I finished, I got recognition.
Her Lesotho experience would turn out to be the perfect incubator for her other passion, politics.
So 2010, there comes the new constitution with nice goodies, with carrots being dangled of devolution, because I'm proud to say we are the products of devolution, where 2/3 gender now was actually required within the party hierarchy and party participation. So that is what motivated me.
Elizabeth was elected to represent Kayole South Ward under an ODM ticket.
Kayole South is a volatile ward. This is where we have the Mungikis. This is where we have the Gaza boys and girls. But still, I'm their mother. And
to my surprise, really, because at some point I thought they were going to rough you up.
But you see, I didn't even call the police, but we are just happy we finish it well, amicably, and we laugh and we chat. But that is the day-to-day what we face.
But the chaos in Kenya's political scene is not a preserve or places like Kayole.
Of course, without diminishing your role as an MCA, you know, this name conjures an image of rowdy adults, you know, who will do almost anything. We saw the other time in the county assembly, the drama, you know. How does it feel being there and being part of it?
I think MCA or the county assemblies have been demonized for the wrong reasons. When these things happen in the National Assembly, nobody talks about them. I don't know why. Where are we borrowing the leaves from? We borrow the leaves from our patriarchs. When we see our brothers from the National Assemblies do it, then it spills over to us. And that is why I'm saying.
Is it not possible that you set an example that that National Assembly can borrow a leaf from the MCAs?
But you see, they've been there over time. And that is why I started by saying devolution is a process. We are the firstborns of the members of county assembly. I believe the next crop will do it differently.
She is responsible for a new law that will have you slapped with a hefty fine if you keep a dog in your compound without a permit, or worse, you could end up in jail. In fact, if your canine friend barks for more than 6 minutes, then you will part with about 5,000 shillings for disturbing the peace. Her ward in Kayole is awash with needs. They are expressed in every corner. While she remained calm during our visit, despite the rising temperatures between different political leanings, she was mugged at gunpoint on Jogoo Road on her way home, magnifying the very needs she speaks to. As a Seventh-day Adventist, today, Saturdays, are her days in church where she is a choir member. Which is your favorite song? The ones that you've sung with the group?
Oh, with my group, Nitayainua Macho, because I look up to the hills from where does my help come from. And in Swahili, Nitayainua Macho because msaada yangu kutoka kwa Bwana.
For Citizen Weekend, I am Mawathe.